So Stream the Molas Tata is back and acting better than ever. I'm gonna try not to swear in this video because I really need this $5 after having to go to the emergency room. But so I was out selling electricity like I always do, like a true hero. Walking around the neighborhoods, scoping out the sexy grannies, doing everything I could to avoid the naked eye of the police. And uh, I'm like 5 sales in. I'm doing really good today, by the way. 5 sales in, each sale's $100, so I made $500. 4 sales in, and then I got to the lady's house, and I noticed a dog. I don't know what kind of dog it is, and it's behind a pet fence. So I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. It was behind like a 7 foot fence, and I'm like, it's probably fine, whatever. Because I have to go to certain houses. I don't go just door to door. I go to certain houses, so I had to drive to this lady's house, so I wasn't gonna just knock on the door because there's a dog there. I mean, I've seen a million dogs, and I didn't see what kind of dog it was or anything. But in the back of my mind, so she opens the door, and in the back of my mind, I hear the dog scratching on the fence. I'm like, I mean, I don't think he can break through the fence. Like, he's not a human. He's not gonna like, I don't know. But I was in the back of my mind. I'm like, if he does break through the fence and he charges at me or something, I'm gonna immediately grab this woman and go inside the house because she was standing in front of the door and the door was cracked open, which was really annoying. So I couldn't just like immediately go inside or something to get away. And I'm not even kidding when I say this. I literally thought about in the back of my mind, what if this dog attacks me? Even though he was already behind the fence, that's how far ahead I think of things. And if I didn't, it could have been so much worse because I was already ready for it when it happened, and I still couldn't believe it happened though, or not. I was just like, oh my, because he came out of nowhere. He broke a little part of the fence off and dug himself a hole to get to try to kill me. Like, unreal. So in the dog, when he did come, we're at the end of the sale, right? The very end, like 99% complete. And the lady on the phone is like, okay, you have to say yes. And then the dog comes out of nowhere and bites me in the same moment. And he didn't even run at me or anything. He snuck up to where he was 2 feet away, and I had some seventh sense that it was happening. And I turned around just the moment because he would have attacked me from the back. I probably would have just died, literally. And at the exact moment, and I saw it, and I hit him with the iPad at the same time, and that's the only reason he went away. I hit him with the iPad at the exact same time, and his teeth just caught onto my fingers, and made a pretty big puncture wound. And both these fingers is cut all the way down, and then this one's cut pretty bad in the center here. And I was bleeding a lot, so much I almost passed out. But luckily, Gandalf had blessed me with the light of 1,000 suns. So everything in that moment, the maestro, even though I was literally dripping crazy amounts of blood, like I had a pool of blood, and I have a picture on YouTube of all my blood, and the lady was freaking out, and I was completely calm, but like then I felt like I was gonna pass out because I had lost so much blood. I literally just looked at the stars, and I used the Gandalf legendary collectiveness to keep myself completely calm. And while I was bleeding all over and I bled all over my shoes, and that was horrible. And my shoe laces. Now I have a cool tattoo on my shoes. That's great. Nice blood tattoo. Oh, so what happened? Why are your shoes bright red? Oh, I was just well, a fucking pit bull attacked me. Oh, damn it! I swore. Those pit bulls, they are evil, evil. This dog's, she must have sharpened his teeth with a chainsaw. I don't understand. This dog's teeth were razor sharp because I caught it out of the corner of my eye. This dog's teeth were 6 inches long. This was a T-Rex. This was a hyena T-Rex dog from the Cretaceous period. And it, oh my God, this thing was a powerhouse. This is a big, if this was a little woman, if this attacked a little woman, she would die. She would be dead. This could even kill a human male. This dog was big. This was a huge dog. This is the biggest pit bull I've probably ever seen. This dog was probably up to my waist in height. And I'm not on his hind legs, obviously. On his hind legs, he could probably get up to he probably could be like 5'10" or whatever. I had to lie about my height there. I'm 5'10". Yes. And so I hit it as soon as it leapt on me. I hit it with the iPad immediately, but it got onto my fingers and ripped it pretty good. I'm so mad because now I can't work out, and I had to go to the ER. They only charged me. I say only. They only charged me $1,000, but obviously that's an insane amount of money just to pay. All my sales are gone now. all my sales are gone. I just worked so that I could get bit by a dog, not be able to work out, and it's unreal. It's just a nightmare of a life. But I'm just happy that it didn't hurt me worse because I cannot lose my fingers. Think about it. I have nothing in my life already. Like, what the hell? I won't even be able to irk it anymore. So, yeah, it just sucks. I had to pay $1,000 out of pocket, and I obviously filed a police report, but they said they couldn't do anything. Not that I would even press charges on the owner. Yes, I would. Not that yes, I would because I'm actually so pissed. But because the guy, the dog broke out instead of like her letting him out, then she can't even be charged anyway. So, and the only thing I could do is sue her civilly, which she did not look like she had any money. This lady didn't even have a Band-Aid for me. I was profusely pouring blood out of my fingers. Like, you don't understand how much blood there was. I don't know if she hit a fucking vein or something or what, but there was a pool of blood. You can see it on YouTube. And then all down my arm and everything. And she didn't have a Band-Aid. I'm like, can I have a fucking Band-Aid? Like, do you have a Band-Aid? It's not hard to ask. Like, and at this point, I'm lightheaded because I just lost a fucking 3,000 pints of blood. And I don't know what to do because this lady can't help me. And I literally wandered over to a neighbor's house and was like, can you please get me, because I needed to clean it. I'm like, I need to clean this immediately because a dog just bit me. This nasty dog was probably eating rats and freaking other dogs. Probably a cannibal dog. And so I ended up this nice lady, great lady. See if she has a daughter. She got a Band-Aid for me, or gauze, some kind of tape, and had me wrap it up, help me wrap it up, and put some hydrogen peroxide or whatever it was on it. Thank God. And obviously it was still bleeding and hurting so bad, so I had to call an ambulance because you don't want to lose your fingers, or get an infection. But obviously I didn't go with the ambulance because I can't afford it. So I just had them come and then had them wrap my fingers and then filed the police report and then went to the hospital. And of course there was no urgent cares open, so I had to go to the emergency room. But at the other emergency rooms, they would have charged me like $2,500 to $3,000. So this one was cheap. Only cost me my entire life savings, but yeah, it's cheap. $1,000, whatever. I had to do it. Otherwise, I don't want to risk not either getting an insane infection or not, something like that. And I had to get a shot. And of course, I'm immune to all sickness, so I'll be fine. But had to get a shot here, and I made sure that they did it in my left arm because I'm not gonna have them do it in my right arm when my fingers are fucking bleeding to death. And then I, of course, chatted up the nurse, got her to give me a free co. So I made about $1 getting a free co. That's nice. Not cocaine. I know you guys think I do cocaine. And then got out at about 12, and now it's 12:40. So I spent like 2.5 hours at the ER. Not that bad. And it could have been worse. So I guess I just thank God and Gandalf that it wasn't as bad as it could have been, and that I had fast reactions, and I had my wits about me the entire time. Any other person would have probably got mauled to death. I'm not kidding when I say this, and how serious it was. This dog would have mauled you to death. It was evil, incarnate, horrible, treacherous rat dog, hyena rat dog, bobcat rat dog, horrible, treacherous dog. I wouldn't even call it a dog. I would say it's some creature from the most malevolent pits of hell. Yeah, I'm just so glad I got out with only like puncture wounds, basically, really. Pretty bad puncture wounds, but hopefully they'll heal as long as it doesn't get affected. So I got to keep this away. The only problem is I can't do my workouts because I can't lift the weight. Like, these don't bend. I can't lift the weight. And my mini mice is 45 pounds too. So I can't lift the mini mice either. So, yeah, it sucks because I worked all day. I worked all day just to have to pay double the amount in medical. I just want to break in life, and I'm not saying I want to break in life where I want people to give me money, although I would love people give me some money. It'd be great if I could get some donations. But I'm saying I want to break in life where someone gives me a job worth doing. I just want a job worth doing. I'm so competent. I'm so capable. I show up every day. I work harder than everybody. I'm so dynamic with what I do. I just want to a job where if I need to go to the hospital, I can go to the hospital. You know, like it sucks so much seeing that money leave my bank account when I know I make nothing, and I just and, oh yeah, and then I gotta. They did, you know, I get the prescription too. That's gonna cost me another. Hopefully it'll only cost me less than $100, but I don't know how much it's gonna cost me for the prescription. I gotta go to the HEB tomorrow for the prescription. The nurse was a sexy Vix, though. That's all I'll say about that one. She was delicious, Vix. I told her that I could still play in the Olympics with this hand. Don't worry, she can root for me. She laughed. Delicious Vix. But so I gotta go to HEB tomorrow, then pick up that antibiotics because I gotta make sure I don't get infected, and then because this dog was beyond sketchy, you know. So. But yeah, like I said, I farmed that doggy. I farmed that evil pit bull into the ground, and made it out alive. So, but now I want to be even more careful. The thing was, I already had it in the back of my mind. That's what's so crazy about it. If I wasn't already so aware, things could have went even way worse. So, I'm always keeping my wits about me. I have a clear view. You know, my positioning is maximized. You know, I have the best positioning in the game. I always position from a vantage point of being able to see anything. But this guy tried to come out of a blind spot at like this pit bull. Literally did a sneak attack. It was some kind of Navy SEAL sneak attack or something on me. It literally prowled like it was gonna kill like another like pet or like something. That prowled. It didn't run at me. It slowly advanced. Like this is what pure evil is. Anything that slowly advances on you and prowls is pure evil. Like holy shit. Besides the lion, of course, because they don't prowl. They kill the hyenas. It's legendary. That's not prowling. You know. That was horrible though. But I'm glad that's over. Kind of. Obviously, I have to deal with my fingers being all messed up for a while. Probably, hopefully, only a week or two. You know. But I'm gonna try to do my workouts even as early as tomorrow because I need to do my workouts. What am I gonna do? I barely even did any workouts today, and now, my muscles feel so deprived. I need deprivation. But anyways, I'm glad it wasn't worse, and I'm just gonna do sits and stuff. I haven't eaten all day either. I don't eat the entire day. I literally work the entire day and then get mauled by dogs. I live a great life. Oh. Donate to the maestro for a better life. And this is a lesson: when times get hard, you never give.